Halo. Assalamualaikum dan apa khabar semua? Salam sejahtera. Anda kembali bersama dengan saya Amin Hayat dalam rancangan khas How's Your Money Doing, brought to you by J Group. Okey, baiklah kepada anda yang belum tahu siapakah J Group. J Group merupakan salah satu agensi daripada Prudential yang cukup berprestij, yang mendapat pelbagai pengiktirafan dari dalam dan juga luar negara. Okey, sebelum kita ke tajuk bagaimana how insurance can become the second EPF pada hari ini, sama-sama kita mengucapkan salam takziah kepada seluruh mangsa banjir, dan sehingga kini terdapat lebih daripada 30 mangsa yang telah terkorban akibat banjir di seluruh Malaysia. Jadi ini merupakan satu tragedi yang amat perit, yang lebih teruk berbanding pada banjir 2014 yang lalu. Dan sama-sama kita berdoalah agar tragedi ini beransur pulih. Dan terima kasih daripada J Group kepada anda seluruh warga rakyat Malaysia yang sentiasa berganding bahu sesama kita, tidak kira agama, tidak kira bangsa dan juga fahaman politik, sama-sama membantu mangsa banjir untuk mendapatkan bekalan makanan dan perlindungan dan sebagainya. Terima kasih buat anda. Okey, baiklah, kita ke tajuk pada hari ini adalah KWSP adalah, adakah dia merupakan second EPF? Insurans ada second EPF. Bagaimana caranya sebenarnya insurans ini dijadikan sebagai second EPF ni? Dan apakah prosesnya? Berapakah jumlah minimum yang perlu dikeluarkan? Dan bilakah masanya untuk kita mendapatkan pulangan seperti simpanan ini? Sama-sama kita akan nantikan selepas ini. Jangan ke mana-mana, tunggu saya selepas ini. Okey, baiklah, terima kasih kepada anda yang setia bersama dengan kami pada hari ini. Dan pada ketika ini tajuk kita adalah How Insurance Can Become the Second EPF. Okey, saya akan membawakan kepada anda salah seorang panel daripada J Group, iaitu Encik Sin Yuan Soon, $1 Million Roundtable International Dragon Award at J Group. Apa khabar, Soon?
Hello, good evening everyone. Good evening Amin. Good evening all the audience. Yeah, my name is Soon.
Yes. Okay, good evening. Okay, Soon. Okay, sebelum kita ke tajuk kita pada hari inilah, bagaimana insurans ni boleh dijadikan sebagai second EPF. Boleh Soon introduce yourself, bagaimana boleh terjebak dengan dunia insurans ni sebenarnya.
Yeah, definitely. So let me just introduce myself. My name is Soon. This year I'm actually 31 years old. Then how I actually gotten into insurance line, this one is interesting. So I was once an engineer, electronic engineer. So I was happily working for people for 2 years after graduation. Then on one fine day, I accompanied another friend to actually look for a job in career fair at Mid-Valleys. So that was the time I was actually being caught and actually bring into the business. So, but so far, I'm in Prudential J Group. Time flies. I'm already six years plus here already.
I see. Yeah. Okay, satu transisi daripada seorang engineer kepada seorang insurance agent, satu benda yang besar lah. Jadi muda lagi sebenarnya. Saya dah masuk 40 dah. Muda lagi kan?
Mana ada. You look young to me lah, definitely.
Okay, thank you. Rasa macam thank you very much. Okay, Sun, kita berbalik pada tajuk kita pada hari ini lah. Insurance ni bagaimana boleh dijadikan sebagai second EPF ni? Apa beza EPF dengan insurance ni sebenarnya? Mungkin orang tak faham.
Okay, alright. So when it comes to insurance or even EPF, then people will be asking, what is the difference? Actually, the only main difference is you want to put your money long term with the government or insurance company. So when it comes to this question, so depends. So sometimes some clients they wanted to put some other funds in other places other than government. So yeah, we all know what is going on. So question we always ask ourselves, if I'm gonna put long-term money in EPF or with the government, what will happen in the next 20 or 30 years? Nobody know what's going to happen. Since we are already contribute EPF through our system, so definitely it's good that we have alternative additional saving as well in elsewhere, which is from Prudential Insurance.
I see. Ini merupakan satu pilihan lah kepada klien-klien di luar sana, walaupun sudah mempunyai EPF ataupun KWSP, sebagai saving plan juga daripada J Group ini, juga daripada Prudential juga salah satu solusi untuk mereka menambahkan pendapatan. Mungkin bagaimana insurance ni boleh dijadikan sebagai pendapatan tambahan tu? Bagaimana, Sun?
Okay, so when we actually let people know the idea of saving plan, the concept is actually like this. It's actually what we call as forced saving. So definitely nobody loves saving. So why we say it's forced saving is because we kena paksa sikit. Kita baru save punya. Nobody enjoys saving. Everyone enjoys spending money. True or not? I mean, so betul. We work so hard every month. When we get our pay at the end of the month, we just want to actually treasure ourselves a bit, get something that we like. So nowadays we have so much temptation, getting a new iPhone, iPad, MacBook. If those people that love cars will spend money on car accessories, things like this. So there is so many things that we can spend now, So forced saving is by the means we do not like to do this, but no choice. We need to actually force ourselves to save, for the reason why is we want to have a full retirement at the age of 60. Okay, when we tell ourselves full retirement means what? We do not want to actually work anymore after retirement. So this question comes back to the current Malaysian situation now. How many people that we know actually can fully retire at the age of 60?
Itu satu soalan yang betul-betul bagus yang perlu difikirkan kan.
Betul, true. So
Hmm.
sometimes I feel a bit heartache to see people after age 60, they still need to worry about money, worry about this and that, because these are the time they're supposed to enjoy life without worrying about financial. They enjoy life, the children already grown up. But why people actually still worry about all this? Because they never actually put in the planning ahead and follow the plan. So a lot of elderly where we meet age 60 plus, they will tend to have, don't worry lah, I have my own children now. Maybe I can rely on my children to actually take care of my allowance, things like this. But what I want to tell you all is, I believe a lot of this audience, you all are about the same age as me. So everyone about my age, first thing is we want to have our own vehicle, own car that we sit, that we like, we enjoy driving. Second thing, I believe all of us want to have our own property because we want privacy, true or not?
Betul.
But one thing is, after owning your first vehicle and your first property, how much balance you left? Yeah, so without a proper planning, how do you actually have a full retirement at the age of 60? Can we actually rely on our children at the age of 60? So if young people like me, when we already have a vehicle and also first property, we already feel very tight. How can we actually give more to our parents? So, yeah.
Itu perlu difikir-fikirkan lah. Okey, bagaimana proses juga? Bagaimana nak proses dijadikan sebagai second EPF ni? Adakah proses mungkin ada average investment yang perlu ada ataupun ia bergantung kepada poket kita sendiri? Macam mana?
Okay. So when it comes to our saving plan, all these long-term saving are tailor-made, meaning that it suits everyone differently. So we do have our own agents that actually will guide you through it. How much you're willing to put aside, how much you want to reach, then we can actually talk about it. But it's actually a tailor-made plan. So there is no minimum, there is no maximum. But if you're able to put in more, then I congratulate you that you can retire much earlier than others.
Contohlah berkenaan pengalaman Soon sendirilah. Mungkin ada boleh share kepada audience kita, mungkin ada minimum investment yang dikeluarkan oleh klien-klien Soon sendiri bagaimana? Mungkin contohlah kalau gaji 5,000, ya, kalau nak bayar rumah, nak bayar kereta lagi nak tu. Jadi berapa sebenarnya daripada jumlah 5,000 ni untuk disimpan sebagai second EPF ni?
Okay. So definitely everyone, when it comes to saving, they will boil down to actually how much they left every month. So if you can actually save 5 to 10% a month for your long-term goal, I think is quite all right. Okay. Then when this kind of forced saving kick in, how we actually plan our plannings is how, when we get our monthly salary, we will actually pay off everything first. Then we only use up the balance. But if you do not have planning like this, it's different, It's you see how much you left, you only save. So that's why there is no consistency here. So when we look into long-term planning, consistency must be there and discipline.
Betul. Walau bagaimanapun kena disiplin tu kena ada lah. Kalau kita rasa kita nak simpan 500 setiap bulan, kita kena keluarkan 500 tu untuk simpanan kita pada masa depan. Betul kan?
Definitely.
Jadi adakah dia ada minimum simpanan, ada mungkin 10 tahun, 20 tahun ke bagaimana?
Okay, so a lot of people ask me, so if I'm going to put money here, how long I need to put that? 5 years, 10 years, or I can put immediately take out? The answer to this is actually minimum term you need to put here is 20 years. Don't be shocked why 20 years. Because actually this part of money is not meant for now. It's meant for 20 years later. What can we do after 20 years later? About my age, 30 years old, most probably children education. Yeah. So, or even early retirement, things like this. So this money is not meant for 5-10 years later. It's meant for a greater purpose 20 years later. So we always tell client, this kind of saving method will actually give you a second EPF other than your EPF.
Tapi mungkin kalau ada mereka-mereka yang ditimpa musibah, contohnya lah seperti banjir, seperti gini kan, dia dah commit untuk 20 tahun simpanan, tetapi tiba-tiba ada musibah banjir begini, boleh dikeluarkan wang berkenaan tak?
Okay, so in terms of saving plan for long term, there is a few flexibility. Client can actually loan out a small amount of money when they have immediate needs. Okay, so there is a portion of money they can loan it out. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Antara contohnya mungkin tragedi, adakah yang lain-lain? Bagaimana?
Okay, so when we talk about long-term planning, this saving plan will actually lock down for 20 years majority of the money, but they have a minimum flexibility to help out. Sometimes people have misplanning or even flood things like this nobody expect. Actually, I felt very sad to see a situation like this. First thing, COVID hit, people already suffer. Second thing, actually flood. I'm quite fortunate that I'm not impacted. But nearby my place, Sri Muda is very near my place. They have a flood almost 1 story high. So people actually work hard, buy a home, then you buy your first TV, you buy all those furniture, beautiful furniture, save so many years. Some even do installment, but over one night,
Betul.
everything gone. Yeah, so definitely saving plan will actually give you a bit flexibility, but in this kind of moment, I also hope that people really take insurance really seriously. Why? Is because if flood or things like this, clients have insurance, actually they don't have to worry much.
I see. Seperti mana KWSP lah, dia ada akaun 1 dan akaun 2. So bermakna akaun 2 ni boleh digunakan untuk keluarkan untuk apa, penyakit ke atau pendidikan pun dan sebagainya lah. Sama juga seperti saving plan daripada Prudential juga. Adakah sama?
Yes, true. I mean, actually they can loan out a small portion of money if needed. So there is still a bit flexibility, but not too much because the main purpose is 20 years later lah.
Adakah dari segi proses dia, adakah mudah untuk klien buat saving plan ataupun ada perkara-perkara yang perlu diambil kira?
Okay, so nowadays COVID actually changed the way that we interact with clients. So nowadays I can actually sign through a case over the Zoom, over online. So if a client actually wanted to know more, we can set up a Zoom appointment. Then after that, if client decided, we can always proceed without meeting clients physically. This is actually one thing that company makes some changes so that they also protect agent and client as well, because COVID is actually very fierce nowadays. Then over the line, we actually can sign the case. But when our agents actually approach to you, definitely we will need to come down to an amount where you can actually put down for long term. So I do not want to have clients that buy just for 1-2 years. When we look for clients, we want a long-term client, and we must make this amount happen in 20 years later. So what I always tell my clients is, you commit for 20 years. After 20 years, when you actually get your maturity, let's go out and have a good meal. Don't worry, soon we'll pay for it.
Okay, betul. Mungkin ada klien ataupun ada audience kita di luar sana, mungkin ada cakap mengatakan bahawa saya dah ada investment tu lebih better. Tak perlulah nak ada saving plan. Jadi bagaimana tu?
Can, sure. So personally, I meet all sort of people, definitely business people or even corporate staff, all sort of people that we meet. But when I learn from all these business people, they actually, I realize they have multiple stream of income. They have multiple one. So what I'm trying to tell you all is, if you all heard before this term, don't put all your eggs in the same basket.
In the same basket.
The most important is diversification, diversify. So the more you have diversification, definitely you will actually gain more. So some have higher risk, some have lower risk. But in terms of saving plan, this kind of risk is actually belongs to a lower risk. So why lower risk? If you go into saving plan, you will understand actually Prudential hold back a lot of protection for client. We have smoothing effect. What is smoothing effect is, if let's say company outperform a lot, company will hold a bit, but when in years where those returns doesn't outperform, they will actually put back into par back one, They have safety measures like this so that clients can actually reach a desired amount as per their plan 20 years ago. So if you ask me how much is the return, definitely more than FD currently. FD is about 1.8, 1.9. Most probably saving plan give you about 3 to 4.
I see. Itu antara kelebihan benefits sekiranya buat saving plans dengan Prudential lah. Berbanding kalau kita simpan duit dalam bank kita, ya. Jadi mungkin ada mungkin orang tertanya-tanya, apakah risikonya pula? Kalau KWSP risikonya politik, suasana politik tak menentu, kan? Jadi tak tahu duit kita boleh ada ke, dapat ke masa umur 60 tahun. Jadi apakah risiko-risiko kalau menyimpan saving plan bersama dengan Prudential, bersama dengan J Group ini?
Okay, alright. So in terms of EPF, whether we like it or not, every year we will need to actually contribute. That one is by automatically, not by willingness. Automatically need to contribute.
Terus potong aja.
Yeah, definitely. If you feel like adding more, you can always add more into it. But if you get a chance to actually diversify, why you can diversify into insurance company is because putting money in insurance, you have additional protection. If you're heard before what is PDPA Act on all those things, actually that will actually protect insurance company. So we always tell people there is no institute that will not bankrupt one. Have you heard that bank actually gone bankrupt? There are bank actually can bankrupt in overseas one, So insurance company, they won't fall bankrupt, but they might actually being bought over by another company. So PDPA is another act that actually protect insurance company, protect clients one. So you all can actually Google more and know about it now. So why people say insurance is the safest place is because you have added protection from government and also by insurance company. Yeah, PIDM, yes.
PIDM. I see. Okay, so mungkin ada orang tertanya, bagaimana nak menuntut pula wang mereka selepas tempoh 20 tahun tu? Bagaimana?
Okay, so when it comes to maturity, it will pay out by itself. As per the policy. And this is the time where agent deliver all this to clients. Last time used to deliver in a check, but nowadays everything goes electronic already. So they will directly credit into client's account.
Okay, mungkin ada klien di luar sana yang mungkin membandingkanlah saving plans yang ada dalam Prudential dengan insurance yang lain. So apakah benefit mereka sekiranya buat saving plan bersama dengan Prudential, bersama dengan J Group ini?
Okay, this one a challenging question. Always hear one, So my clients always ask me, bro, you offer me this one or the other offer me that one or what's the difference? Basically, if you ask me, if you comparing, you must compare the right thing. You are not supposed to compare the product, because I always ask client this question, what's the difference between Shell and Petronas? What's the difference between CIMB or Maybank? Different color ni ma. So definitely every company have some advantage. Basically, I always tell client one thing now. When you sign a policy, it's actually whether you trust the agent in long term or not. You're actually putting your trust into this agent for the next 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
So what makes a difference, if you ask me, is the agent itself. If you're comfortable with the agent, then you sign a case with him, definitely you are binded with a contract for the next 10, 20 years.
Betul tu, untuk mendapatkan kepercayaan lah kepada ejen-ejen insurans sebenarnya untuk meyakinkan klien untuk membuat saving plans ataupun membeli insurans, perlu ada trust, ya, perlu ada sama-sama yakin bahawa tak adalah ejen insurans ni tiba-tiba lari cabut lari kan.
Yes, definitely you will see all sort of agent. That's why we all as agent in J Group, we always work ourselves, I mean, to be one of the best. Why? Because we get all this credential like MDRT, all this to give clients the confidence for long term. So all these things give clients a reassurance. That we can service them for long term. Yeah.
Jadi mungkin dah berada di J Group ni dah beberapa tahun. So mungkin ada yang tertanya-tanya di luar sana. So bagaimana nak menjadi sebahagian daripada tim J Group ni? Bagaimana tu?
Alright, so I would definitely urge young people, if you think you are not satisfied with what you are earning now, open up yourself. Go and explore more. You will never know how beautiful is the world outside. Last time when I was an engineer, I was sitting down with my friends. I feel like, okay, my earning more or less the same. Okay, I can. But when you actually go out into the market, you see, walao eh, people earn so much, 30 plus years old, walao eh. So all these things, you will only know when you meet more people. And when you are young, you have time. But when you are young, you don't fully utilize your time, you are wasting time.
Betul tu. Jadi sebenarnya kena ada,
True.
kena
if you're
ada
interested to know more, definitely you can engage any one of us to actually know more lah. Yeah.
Okay, boleh juga contact, follow Instagram jgroup_my atau follow Facebook J Group dan juga pergi ke call ataupun WhatsApp nombor ni. Nombor di bawah ni 0192183113. Okay. Soon, sebelum kita wrap up lah pada sesi malam ni lah, mungkin ada advice kepada mereka-mereka yang takut-takut lagi nak buat saving plan sebagai second EPF ni. Mungkin ada perkara yang perlu mereka faham dan meyakinkan mereka.
Okay, so PIDM is actually one of the importance why clients place money into insurance company. So I do have clients that pay yearly 50,000, pay yearly 100,000, all these clients. So why they actually trust us? Then maybe I need to set a time and sit down and speak to you more. Then you will know, why clients actually trusted to put so much money with us. All right. So definitely there is this number down here. You all can actually contact and reach out to any one of us to know more. But don't worry, agents won't eat you.
Okay, thank you very much, Soon. Pada malam ini memang satu knowledge yang perlu ada lah untuk kita menambah pendapatan bagaimana untuk menjadikan insurans sebagai second EPF. Terima kasih, Soon, pada malam ini. Thank you, stay safe and goodbye.
Thank you, Amin. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone.
Okey, baiklah kepada anda di rumah. Okey, pada minggu hadapan kita akan bersama dengan landlord kita, iaitu Miss Felicia Chin yang akan bercakap how do you maintain current day lifestyle. Okey, untuk sama-sama kita tahu ataupun kupas dengan tajuk lebih lanjut bersama dengan Felicia pada 29 Disember hari Rabu jam 7 malam bersama dengan saya Amin Hayat Abdul Rahim. Terima kasih kepada anda. Kepada anda yang berminat, jangan lupa kontak J Group seperti mana di talian seperti yang tertera di bawah ini. Okey, terima kasih kepada anda. Stay safe, jaga diri. Assalamualaikum. Sampai jumpa, selamat malam. Bye-bye.
吗？
可以，来1、2、3，go。
钱，总听别人说，一个正确的选择比努力更重要。How about you? Have you made the right choice already, or are you just working hard? Roll 啊，开始了。Action. There are a lot of people feeling stuck in their current job, looking for financial freedom, feeling sick of office politics, looking forward to control their own life. Are you one of them? You see, I was just like you, working in the corporate world, overworked without purpose, covered by negative energy. I just can't see my future. Not until 5 years ago, I met my mentor and I realized I'm able to discover my path into running my own business and learn at the same time. Hey, don't just listen to me, hear from them.
Oh my.
Close your eyes.
Let me have a bit of cuddle moment. 2, 3. Oh my god. Basically, what I like about J Group is synergy, positivity, and culture.
团队精神很多 support.
What I like the most is the togetherness and warmness in J Group.
I like the idea of sharing knowledge and ideas to actually grow together.
Passion. It's passion to build my dream. The turning point in my career is my responsibility to my kids. This career is able to provide the best for my children.
我想要突破我自己，看自己可以飞到几远、几高。
I always love cars. Thus, I believe joining the industry, I'm able to achieve my dreams faster.
What I don't like the most is the politics in corporate world. So this actually makes me decide to venture into this business.
Well, it's because of her staying up late to help me in my previous business. That's when I need to change my career.
Togetherness.
Teamwork.
Responsibility.
团队精神。
Energetic, positive, ganana sing. Congratulations, you have made the right choice. You'll definitely be a better person.
Never try, never know. 你在害怕什么？
If you have a dream, fight it. Action.
Just do it. You have nothing to lose.
Take the leap of faith. If you're willing, everything will be put in place.
At the end of the day, we are one big family because of our founder, Jennifer.
Opportunity does not thrive on the same door. My business associate took the opportunity. And what about you?